Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to WHU TV, live on pretty much every social media platform. As always, my name is John, your host, as always, and I hope you're doing well on this dreary Sunday, gloomy day. This is the, as you can see from up here, this is the watch along for Leicester versus West Ham live in the Premier League. It kicks off in a couple of minutes. So as always, guys, let's jump on straight about talking about the team sheets. So for Leicester, they have Schmeichel in goal. Looks like there's maybe a back three or a back five. I'm not 100% sure on this. It's Castagna, Amati, Evans, Sonuku, Justin, Iosi, Perez, Tielemans, Mendy, Barnes, and Vardy. I said in the preview that Vardy was going to start, didn't I? I told you. Leicester's substitutes are Fofana. As we all know, the target we were linked with quite heavily. Albrighton, Ward, Iheanacho, Under, Chowdhury, and Fuchs. For West Ham, in goal was Fabianski. Making his debut is Kufal, at right back. Balbuena, Ogbonna, Creswell, Masuaku. So again, looks like it's either a back five or a back three. Depends on how it's going to set up. Bowen and Soucek, Rice, Fornells, and Antonio. On the bench is Randolph, Yarmolenko, Anderson, Lanzini, Noble, Allaire, and Johnson. So I'll say the same thing again, guys. By all means, give me your thoughts on this. But what the hell does Sebastian Allaire have to do to start? Seriously. Good morning, Andy, mate. Hope you're all right. Dark Gamer, hello guys. Jay Hood, come on your minds. Hope you're all right. So guys, give me your thoughts on this. Let me know what you're thinking. This is going to be a tough game, if I'm honest. This is going to be a very, very tough game. Obviously, the majority of the transfer window closes at 11 o'clock tomorrow night, so there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. We will be live at just at 5 to 11 tomorrow night, talking about the end of the transfer window as it happens, or for us, it probably won't. So we'll have a recap of everything. But as I say, the reason why it's the majority of the transfer window is because the Premier League can only trade with the EFL teams, clubs and below after Monday night. So 1 minute past 11, the domestic transfer window opens until the 16th of October. So we will have a brief talk about that, as I said, when the transfer window closes. But guys, come on, give me your thoughts on what you think this the result's going to be today. Give me your thoughts. I know Dale's going to jump in saying 3-1 at some point. But as I say, there's been an interesting update on the StreamYard website. For those, this is now coming to you in stereo, even though this is a mono broadcast, but it's coming to you in stereo. So yeah, excuse me. It looks like both teams are doing a 3-5-2, 3-2, 3-2-4-1, 3-2-4-1 formation. Sheena, good evening, hon. Good morning, I should say. It's almost lunchtime, but hope you're alright. Great photograph of your son there. And he says, depends on which team shows up, but we've got a chance of winning. Totally, mate. Completely. From both sides. Vardy's going to be a pain in the arse to play against, as he always is. But it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. So as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below. You know the spiel how it goes, guys. Get yourself some really good retro gear in there, quite frankly. Okay, so it looks like the game's about to start any second now. So I'm quite happy that Kufal's made his debut. As I tweeted earlier today, literally a few minutes ago, I really don't want anybody watching or not watching, for that matter, to be putting any pressure on Kufal. It's his debut. He's only been with the club for a day and a half. Leave him alone. Don't have a go at him for doing this, that, and the other. Let's give him some time. That's all he needs. He just needs some time to gel. It's his first game, and you can't ask for a harder fixture, if I'm quite honest. You really can't for your debut. But yeah, guys, we're gonna have an interesting game today, and apologies for if there's any kids watching. Apologies for the language, because I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a bit of a high intensity conversations going on this afternoon, shall we say, especially with certain people and their attacking prowess. But it should be all good. We should be all right. We should be fun. So come on, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this, because only Andy's mentioned it so far. And I'm talking to you, those that are watching on Facebook and those that are watching on Periscope as well. You can comment. For those that are watching through Twitter as well, for that matter, because it's basically Periscope piggyback off it, just as they're doing the Black Lives Matter stance, and now the game is about to kick off, which it does. So ball cleared from Kufal already. Trying to find Antonio, but as usual the move breaks down. So Leicester are in possession so far at the minute, which is understandable. Mikey chasing down Schmeichel. Schmeichel clears, boots it over to Amati. And yeah, you have to bear with me, guys. I'm not over familiar, as you would have known from we would have seen for it. Yeah, so where are we? So we've got number 4 kicking the ball there. So it's Soko. I can't pronounce his name, if I'm honest. See what the BBC call him. Yes, same thing. Interesting results, of course, over the weekend. You know, Leeds drawing with Man City. Worthwhile draw from what I'm seeing, just as Leicester on the attack now. Francis, good evening, afternoon, mate. Hope you're doing alright. I keep saying good evening. I'm used to doing afternoon streams. So Bowen's on the ball now. Passing it through to Mikey. Fornals should have intercepted that a little bit better. But it's still. Rick says hi, can't be there. Can't hear for long. How are you lot? Well, I'm right, mate. I'm sure everybody else is as well for a Sunday afternoon. Literally just a Sunday afternoon now. A grey, miserable day. Okay, so Leicester on the attack. Ball in from Vardy, but very well gathered by Fabianski. So again, this for anybody that didn't know what the games are that are kicking off today, as obviously apart from this, it's just I don't know what Masuaku was trying to do there. We don't know. Yeah, but it's also Southampton, West Brom playing at the moment as well. And then at 2 o'clock is Arsenal, Sheffield United, Wolves, Fulham. 4:30 is Man United, Tottenham, and then Villa, Liverpool at 7:15 tonight. In case you want to know. So Kufal already getting some minutes already. There, the ball just being passed around the defence of Leicester, just as they are now on the break. I'm not sure what to. Kufal on the ball. Clears his line. Nobody really alert to it. Souček should have been on that, but Leicester City still in possession now. We've got Kufal again. Great pass up to Mikey for that. Rice. Masuaku. Back to Rice. Rice booting over there to Kufal again. Sorry, to Creswell, I should say. Now Kufal's on the ball. And it goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Now, I said in the preview that Kufal can only play right back because that's his predominant position. But it looks like he's playing as an attacking wing back along. So that would be interesting to see. Obviously, he did more information about him. Looked into it, and apparently he's quite a good player. The Slavia Prague Twitter account, or Slavia Hammers, I think it was, Twitter account put up a lot of information from it, and he does sound like a good signing. But as I said, guys, we really need to give him some time. Really need to give him some time to just relax and just chill out and just let him bed in more than anything else. He's got a hard time, just as Creswell's on the ball now. Rice passing it with a long pass back to Fabianski. Fabianski clears over to Kufal. He's running. Yeah, and a foul. And it's a West Ham free kick. So standing his ground, which I like to see. I mean, we all, obviously we all like to see that. But Barnes is little. It's going to be interesting to see today, as Andy tweet, not Andy that's here, the other Andy, Andy Miles, who tweeted earlier today about. It'd be interesting to see how he gets along with Barnes. It'd be a good fight between the two of them, I reckon. All right, so Creswell. Long ball, trying to find Fornals by the looks of it, but goes out for a Leicester throw-in. So regardless of what the little twat was saying on Friday night, guys, I don't have COVID. I have a cough, yes, but I don't have COVID. As an asthmatic, I've always got a cough. Right, so Ogbonna, Mendy. Now Bowen on the ball. Fornals, Masuaku, Rice, Creswell, Ogbonna. Balbuena. Trying to find Antonio, but oh, that was close. Antonio and Castanighi, I think, running for that ball, but goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Talk to each other. Come on. I know you're there. It's interesting, though. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we've matched them formation for formation, and it's only been 6 minutes on the clock now, but it's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. It's a bit of a tally. Let's just have a look to see what the stats are for the game so far. I mean, yeah, it's understandable. Almost 2/3 possession for Leicester in the opening 6 minutes. So Schmeichel on the ball now. Guys, of course, let me know your thoughts on the cup exit on Wednesday night. That's where else are we? Castanighi. Very well handled by Fabianski there, with an on-running Vardy by the looks of things. So Fabianski clears. Leicester currently in possession. So Tielemans. Back to... So yeah, the Leicester players just floating about. Come on, guys! There's 28 people watching over 3 formats. Come on, start talking. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're thinking. It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts as always. So Kufal on the ball now, trying to find Antonio, but it doesn't. He's breaking down, and now the back four passing it around each other. So it's Tielemans. Castanighi back to Tielemans. Well, ball into Rice. So check. Bit weird deflection from Leicester player off that. So now down to Creswell. Creswell through. Trying to find Fornals, but Fornals is a little bit slow on that. Sheena's still there making a coffee. Sheena, I take it you're not able to watch the game again because it's on BT. Is that right? Perez, Castanighi, or Castanghi, the way you pronounce it. Yeah. All right. So good little back pass from Perez in there. Very good little 1-2s working out there. Perez on the ball again. Ball in. Headed out. Like Johnny Evans getting involved there, but it goes out for a West Ham goal kick. That should be by the looks of things. No, it looks like a corner actually. Yeah, it's a corner. Leicester corner, first corner of the game. Darren, hello mate. Finally a game I can watch that's not Vars's bedtime. Hope you're doing well, son. Yeah, I thought so, Sheena. So I'll give you as much information as I possibly can, as I always do. Alright, so Tielemans to take the corner. Not on the centre circle corner by any stretch of the imagination. But ball in. The foul going on there by the sounds of things, and it's a West Ham goal kick. Now, just to recap, the referees Andy Madley, his second and third assistants are Edward Smart and Adrian Holmes. Fourth official Simon Hooper. On VAR is Graham Scott. And on assistant VAR is Mark Perry. Do you know what, guys? I'm very, very happy that there's going to be a bit more of a liberal interpretation for the handball rule that came over the last few days. Very, very happy with that. Because at the end of the day, it's the most. It makes sense. It completely makes sense that they should be doing that. So Perez passing it, trying to find it through to Vardy, but Souček in on the ball. Masuaku, Rice, Masuaku, trying to be a little bit flashy and trying to get a throw in, but it's not a throw in. So, Amati, Bolton, Mikel Antonio, but it was offside by the looks of things. Right, so free kick being taken now. Ball through. Balbuena passes back to Fabianski, who boots. Oof! Now back in again, and Balbuena clears. And nice little dink from Bowen over to Kufel. Fornals not the quickest movement at the minute. Not the best of tries either, for that matter. And Leicester are back in possession once again. Leicester on the attack. Looks like Vardy. Yeah, Vardy. Over the Tielemans. Oh, sorry, Cassingino, I should say. Sorry. And now Mendy. Back to Castengi, or how you pronounce it. I can never remember how you pronounce it. Mendy. Tielemans. I can't see who that is. I think it's Johnny Evans. Vardy. Fabianski with the goal clearance even. Bit of impediment there. Oh, come off it. It just happened just there. Oh, because he's down faking an injury. That's bloody why. Honestly. Yeah, don't show the replay, BT, of what happened beforehand, will you? That's not an injury. Oh, get up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just because he falls on his arse. So Ayunku, I think you pronounced that, they're number 4. Right, so Bowen. Whoa, good little tackle there by Kufal. Good little tackle. Didn't do much, unfortunately, but good little tackle. Right, Balbuena. Booting it down to find Mikey. He does. And Mikey gets fouled, but don't know what you're complaining about, mate. It's a foul if the other one was a free kick. That's a free kick. Mikey over to Creswell. Creswell the ball in. To Mikey. 1-0! My vice-captain scores. Very well taken. Very good, brilliant movement. Absolutely superb movement, and as he quite rightly says, get in. Darren says, looks like you're 2 minutes ahead of me. Don't worry, mate, you'll overtake me like you normally do. But very good movement from... it's a great ball up from Creswell to find Mikey. He heads the ball down into the ground, which I'm not a big fan of, but I know they're told to do that. But it's, yeah, very good movement and into the back of the net, and it's 1-0. Very good. Very, very good from him. Loving that. Maybe a little bit of a deflection off the hand of Soyuncu, or however you pronounce it, but yeah, great. Clinic, Salah, mate. Yeah, 1-0. Sheena's happy. Whoop, whoop. Masuaku. Creswell, back to Masuaku. Near the box. Rice, 4 nails, back to Rice. Masuaku, booting it back to the centre circle, trying to find Ogbonna, but even Ogbonna has to go and run for it. Balbuena, long ball trying to find Mikey, but gets intercepted. So Tielemans passing it over, trying to find Vardy, but Vardy just about keeps it on the left-hand side. Straight round Ogbonna, straight round Kufal, but he stands his ground and gets the ball back, and Ogbonna clears up to free kick. What, by any chance? Yes, please. Thank you. Just seeing the movement of that's very close keeping that in. Very, very close keeping that in. WHU, why are you angry? Because West Ham have scored. I don't like when people do that. When they use dislike of something and not say why. Are you not happy the fact that I'm not giving you free access to BT? And it goes out for an I was about to say Everton throw-in, then Leicester throw-in. So guys, give me your thoughts on the Leicester game in the cup. So Creswell, ball in, trying to find Mike again, goes for the header, and it's 2-0! 2-0! Or was that the replay again? Oh, it's easy fuckers, they put the replay in. My apologies, sorry, my apologies. I thought it was the exact same movement. I thought it looked a bit too obvious, but yeah. John Wall, hello mate. Hope you're alright. But yeah, so Creswell, Rice, Ogbonna, clearing. Good interception by Masuaku there, but doesn't really go in. Tielemans is back on the ball. Next to Kasniengi. I always get those two confused for some random reason. Sainuchu. Mikey just standing there, not really running, but whereas Fornals is running for it. Now Leicester in possession, so we've got Castagna on the ball again. Perez, I think that is. Yeah, Mendy. Back to Perez. No, sorry, Tielemans, I should say. Soiku. Tielemans. Amati. Long ball up to try and find Vardy, but very well dealt with by Creswell there. Rice, Masuaku passes it back to Fabianski. Nobody attacking from Leicester. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. First West Ham player to score in 5 consecutive away games in 29 years. And he's just going to drop out as I've got to drive home. Alright, mate. Have a listen. Take care of yourself, mate. See you soon. Godspeed, of course, as well. So, Kasninge. Mendy. Evans. Fighting around. Trying to find space, but it doesn't happen in Ogbonna. Evans. Bit of a coming together between Souček and Tielemans there, but game plays play on. Ref plays play on. Rice through to Souček. Sorry, to Bowen, I should say. Yeah, that's not the strangest of ideas, but Ogbonna, Creswell, back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna trying to find Mikey, Masuaku, which he does. Nice little movement from Fornals there. Creswell. Souček, Rice, Creswell, Ogbonna, Mikey, but he loses the ball and Evans passes it back to Schmeichel. And neither Antonio or Fornell's chasing the ball down either. Bowen is looking up for it just to get the game moving, but to Rice, Creswell to Suaku. It goes out for Leicester throwing, which Castangi, or how you bloody hell you pronounce it. Guys, please tell me how you pronounce it. Spell it phonetically, someone. Throwing. Vardy. Perez. And Fabianski gathers. So Rice. Ogbonna. Souček back to Fabianski. Fabianski boots, trying to find Bowen, which he does, but it just goes out. Unfortunately, goes in for a Leicester throw-in, which is taken very quickly. Mendy on the ball now. Bit casual from West Ham. Well, a bit casual from Leicester as well, to be honest. Both teams don't really seem to be up for it so far. So Marty, through to Perez. Vardy. No. Kasningi, and very well blocked from Kufal there. Very well blocked from him. It's like Barnes was on the ball. It wasn't Vardy, it was Barnes. Barnes passes it over to Kasningi, and Kufal reads the danger and clears it and puts it behind for a corner. Tielemans with the corner. Souček with the header to clear. Fornals, Masuaku. Masuaku with a long ball, trying to find Mikel Antonio, but yeah, he's not quick enough for the ball again. Dale's back, just popped in, 3-1. Hello mate, hope you're alright. Literally just popped in because he's buggered off again. So Tielemans. Evans back to Tielemans. Trying to find Mendy by the looks of it. But yeah, Fornals reads it. Rice get Mendy back on the ball. Castanigi. Ripping it through again. Souček. Through to Masuaku via Creswell. Fornals is taken out, man. Jesus. Mendy, what are you playing at? What are you playing at? That was no intent for the ball whatsoever. He's lucky to get a yellow, to be fair. No intent. No intent at all. Alright, it might be a slip, but still. Nah, man, that's a foul all day long. Dan says it's live on TV over here, but the girls won't let watch downstairs because MasterChef Thailand's on. Right, so Creswell taking the free kick. Found Masuaku, but it was massively it's Antonio, I should say, but it was massively in prevented from doing anything. So the ball is now with Soyuncu. Masuaku, Mikey reads the movement. Should be passing to Fornals. He does, but not the best of passes. Passes it in front of him. Fornals again, not too quick. And now Leicester on the counter attack with Jamie Vardy up against Ogbonna, but Ogbonna stands his ground. That's a free kick to West Ham by the looks of it, because it's not the best of tackles by Vardy. It's a 50-50 technically, but He was massively onside. Too much space. I keep saying every single bloody broadcast we do, or even in the reviews, too much space. Way too much space. It's unreal. Unreal, the movement from him. Absolutely unreal. Mikey with a half-assed touch. But Rice gets the ball. Souček. Creswell. Masuaku. Souček. Fornals. Bowen. Whoa! That was close. Good idea from Bowen to feed in Mikel Antonio there. Very, very good. Very good idea from him. Very impressed with that thinking. Again, fast movement from him. Talking of fast movements, Creswell passing it back to Fabianski now. Vardy running for the ball. And it goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Jesus Christ, that was close. That was so close. Unbelievably close. Yeah, so we're just over 26 minutes into the first half now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts. Leicester with 60% possession. In case you were wondering, Mendy, Perez, but intercepted by Bonner, very beautifully timed. Yeah, bit of a turn. It's getting a bit physical now, Mendy. It looks like Vardy was offside, I think. Yeah. It's getting a bit, it's getting a bit tasty out there now. Leicester looking a little bit alive. Fabianski with the goal kick, well, the free kick, I should say. Souček to Balbuena with a boot in, trying to find Mikey. That's a foul. Come on, that's a foul, ref. Darren says, where's that? So far, so good. So, yeah, there's a little bit of movement, static movement. We're defending for this. We're trying to keep this lead by the looks of it. It's everybody now, literally everyone behind the ball now. It's just Leicester passing it around, trying to create space. It's not really that attacking minded on there. But Mikey's running for the free ball. He knows he's not going to get it, but he still runs for it anyway. That's what I love about him. It's Michael with the clearance that goes up to Kufal, and he's injured. Well, he's been fouled, and he's grabbing his left calf by Vardy. It's naughty. That's naughty from Vardy. Yeah, I mean, Vardy gets the ball, to be fair, but yeah. So welcome to the Premier League tackle, that. Yeah, exactly, Kev, exactly. Nolan ain't happy. So Perez, Mendy, Castanigi, back to Mendy. Sorry, Marty, I should say. Sayuncu. Good long ball up, but easily dealt with by Fabianski. So it's not as fast paced and meaty as we came to expect, if I'm honest. You know, half an hour in now. Well, coming up to half an hour in, and it's been a good game, but it's not the game It's not the game I was expecting. I certainly wasn't expecting us to be leading. That's for damn sure. Was not expecting that at all. I don't think anybody would be either. But you know, we've still got an hour's worth of football to play. Dark Gamer says Vardy seems pissed. Actually, let me just change this quickly. There you go. That looks a bit better. But yes, he does, mate. He does seem pissed. He's so, well, pissed as in drunk, or pissed as in angry. Technically both. Just as Tielemans on the ball now, but gathered quite well by Creswell. Creswell trying to find Antonio, which he does connect with the ball. Mikey passes up to Bowen. Bowen shoots, but straight at the defender, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Straight at Justin. That's the point. Let me just double check something. Okay. Right, so double barrel for you guys tomorrow evening, because we'll have the excuse me, we'll have the Fantasy League table movement roundup for goal week 4. Is Richie going to overtake Kev again and get back to the top spot? We'll never know. Darren, I hope you guys will be able to find out tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. And then at 5 to 11, we'll be rounding up the transfer window, such as it has been so far. Kieran, good morning, mate. We've got them by the balls, JP. Yep. It's possession-wise, it's not so much. This is Bowen tried for goal there, but I'm guessing that's gone out for a corner by the looks of it. It's just a replay of Bowen. Yeah, deflection off Soyuku, but otherwise that could have been a goal. So yeah, but yeah, as I say, for those that are just joining us quickly, as I tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, we'll be rounding up the Fantasy League movements for goal week for this week, and then obviously the transfer window rounds up. The majority of the transfer window rounds up at 11 o'clock. This is corner is taken by Creswell. Missed opportunity there. Right, Masuaku. Kufal boots the ball back into the net, into the box, I should say. But Michael easily gathers. But yes, as I say, so double whammy coming up tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So keep an eye out for that. I mean, obviously, of course, there's no Premier League next weekend because it's the international break. So we will have the Wednesday night will be the weekly live chat if there's anything to talk about. Yeah, if there's anything to talk about, we will do on Wednesday. Otherwise, yeah, that's it pretty much for the next week or so. Hello, mate. Good to see you again. Pay had the most chances in the top 5 European leagues in the last 10 years from January 10 to January 20. Thanks, but that's not relevant to the game in any shape or form, and I don't really care about form of West Ham players, mate. To be honest with you, fella. But it's good to see you again, guys. Masuaku, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. 33 and a half minutes now, just as this is going to be broadcast. That's a Creswell with a throw-in. Masuaku, Creswell. Where the hell's that ball gone? There you go. Fornals. Come on, Fornals. Yes! 2-0. Properly 2-0 now. Goal from Fornals. Really well taken. Squeezed it into the left-hand side of the pit of the goal mouth there. Really good. Really good movement from him. He needs that. He really needs that. He's worked very hard the last few games. I know a lot of people have been critical of him. But yeah, very happy with that. Great goal from him. Very good goal. Not a great assist from Creswell as well. With plenty of time. There is an argument that Schmeichel could have done a little bit better, but nah. Very well taken goal. Very well taken. Good control from him. Sets himself up with a couple of touches. Darren says Richie shouted down. Is he? Is he auditioning for Monty Python, mate? Kay Martins, hello Kay. Good to see you again. Lovely stuff. DSN says again, thought it was an interesting stat I'm thinking he's getting, as I still hear a lot of people call him a one-season wonder. He's a 1.5 season wonder. Let it go. It's not here anymore. Stop hanging on to the past. I know we do that as West Ham supporters, but I wish people would just let it go. It's ridiculous. It was 3 years ago he left now. 3 years ago. Honestly. Wait, did Moyes get fired? Who's this on the touchline? No, Kay, Moyes is still self-isolating because a couple of weeks ago he had symptoms of COVID, as did Diop and Cullen. So it's Alan Irvine or Irvine, depending on your pronunciation. It's his second his assistant, so that's who's taking it. John says, "Get in there, West Ham 2-0 the fornicator." Yeah, so that 100% there, mate. Very, very happy with that. Great, very well taken goals. I can't praise the boy enough for that. You know, he obviously learnt from his mistake against Wolves last week, and yep, 2-0. This isn't comfortable by any stretch of the imagination. You know, we've still got 50 odd minutes left still to play, so don't get too carried away just yet, guys. But it's a very, very solid performance so far, and I do mean so far. I mean, obviously, Leicester is still in the majority of the possession, but very, very good. So, free kick taken for Leicester. And I think it was a Marty on the ball. Ball back in. Cleared by Creswell. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'll leave it till this time of the second half. I'll leave it to 10 minutes to go before the second half ends. Mark says Moyes is still coaching. You could say it's more of it's just more of a team effort. Mark, you're spot on there, mate. 100% spot on there. Right, Bowen with the ball in, and Antonio trying to get a little bit too flashy there, and nothing doing. I've let it go, but for you to call him a 1.5 season wonder clearly shows you haven't. I have let it go. I don't give a fuck about him anymore. I don't care. He's gone. He's never coming back. Simple as. Fornals, Rice, Fornals. Johnny Evans on the ball now. Mendy. Suku. Ball up. Nice ball from Mikey to find Bowen. Bowen back in. It goes out for another corner. John says, "Who is that Vardy fella? Is he playing today?" And cleared out by Johnny Evans, as I just seen the replay. Sheena's saying Payet is just a traitor. I disagree on that. He came in, he was promised the world, couldn't settle, and wanted to go home. It's as simple as that. I don't give a fuck about him anymore. Ball in. And ball out. Rice gathers. Creswell with in there, and yeah, straight at Schmeichel. Straight at him. Perez, Mendy. Amati. Jones. Soyuncu. Tielemans. Jones. Soyuncu. Back to Schmeichel. Small pass to Evans. No, you're going to boot it long, Smikes. Yeah? Yep. Handball. Vardy. I can see why they were calling it for handball there. Here he goes. Running in. Very well coordinated between them. Very, very well coordinated. Great interception from Souček then. Very, very good. But nothing really doing with that ball, unfortunately. Perez. Amati. There you go. Here we go. They're slowly building up to it, guys. Get ready. Building up, and very well cleared by Creswell. Creswell there. Rice, Fornals, Souček, Masuaku, running through. Still, almost. I was about to say still kept the ball after all that, but Perez just intercepted. Now Souček gets the ball from possession from Tielemans. A little bit of foul play going on there. A little bit of foul play again. And frustration getting in there with the Leicester players. They've been getting a bit cheeky. Getting a bit cheeky, if I'm honest. Those lot. They're getting a bit cheeky. But yeah, very, very cheeky. Just let's have a look to see what the result of the other game is. Southampton are 1-0 up over West Brom in a minute. Genepo scored if you're interested. Mark says we are starting to frustrate them. It's a good sign. It is, mate, completely. They're getting angry. They're getting angry that they can't find a way through. And I just hope we can hold it, because to have 6 points from the start of October, very, very happy with that, because I said that we'd get no more than a point by the end of September. We got 3. Very happy with that. Sorry, I said yeah, we could get. Hang on, let me just get my notes up. What I said about the start of the season, and I'm always happy to be proven wrong. Absolutely love the fact that to be proven wrong. So yeah, I said a point in September. We got 3, and I said 2 points in October. So we'll have to see. But so far, so good. Rick's back. Back again. Ball in and ball out. Leicester in possession now. Just a couple of minutes left of the first half. Castaningi. Is it only from? Yes, Mendy. Soyuncu. Evans. Amati. Not the best of pass backs to Schmeichel, but right. So Evans with a long ball, intercepted by Creswell, but it goes out. He couldn't keep it in time. It goes out for Leicester throw, which is taken very, very quickly by Castanigi. Tielemans. Barnes. There's no foul there, Barnes. Come on, you went down too easily. Went down way too easily there, mate. That's, yep. Down to Castanigi. and Castagna, however you pronounce it. Tielemans, Evans, Soyuncu, Mendy, Evans, Amati. Nice to find Vardy that way. Very good ball into Vardy, but we have 1 minute of extra time. Marty. Ball over, trying to find Barnes, but he goes out for a Leicester free kick. Leicester thrown, sorry, I should say. Right, so Marty. Tielemans. Good interception by Souček, but nothing really doing for that. So Marty over to, excuse me, over to Castagna. Marty again. Tielemans. That's it. First half over. Dell says cool foul, looking like a boss. To be honest, mate, yeah, he's not had that much to do at the same point, but when he's needed, we've needed him. He's looked very, very good, very, very good. From what I'm understanding from various people, that why does Mikey do that? Why does he have his one short leg rolled up? I don't get it. That's mental. But anyway, yeah, John says half time. Come on, you irons. HSN is at 3-2-4-2. Well, it's 2-0 at the moment, mate, but could be anything. Could be anything. 2-0 to West Ham, so it's 0-2 using the way that you've set that up. Del says 3-1. I called it. Here we go again. It says Masuaku's great too. Mark says new signing. Kufau, which just Del's been talking about, looks good. Straight in and he's into it. That's what we need. Hungry players from less fancied leagues, not overpaid prima donnas. 100%. Completely agree with you there, fella. Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't understand why. I mean, I do understand why, but I don't understand why at the same point. I mean, surely money isn't everything nowadays. It has to be. There's more to life than money, surely. Experience. Playing the job you want to play with a team that is trying to build something. I mean, I know we're not playing building that much at the minute, but you know, for a club that is stupidly in debt, then more in debt than it was 10, 12 years ago. It's just it does my head in. But hopefully they'll get some of the big name wages off and just sort something out. Del says positive first half, agreed. Creswell playing very well. Yep. Juve says Kufau, what a player for 5.5 million. Don't put too much pressure on him yet, mate, but I know what you mean. He's looking good so far. Keith says we look very good. Welcome, Keith. Yeah, we do look good. It's very entertaining so far. It's not been the big all out game that I thought it was going to be, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Darren says so far NG levels look good as well as our spacing. Spacing's been a bit dodgy at times, mate. For example, that run that Vardy did halfway through the first half, that was dodgy as hell, that spacing head. And there's no reason why, but fortunately with Ogbonna stood his ground and was able to get all back off him. Very, very, very handy. But otherwise that's one all with that. It really is. Keith says we look in shape and organised. Yeah, we do, completely. Very, very, very impressed with that. It's still Southampton 1, West Brom 0, if anybody is interested. But yeah, good start. Good start. If we maintain that for 45 minutes, be very, very happy. Very, very happy with that. 2 wins from 2. Can't argue about that. Ritesh, hello mate. Let's go. The Hammers were as good as Leicester on paper, and we have shown what we can do. Imagine how good we would be if we actually spend money. It's you have to, guys. You have to take out this capitalist thinking about spending money equals good players. It doesn't always. It doesn't always. Sometimes it does, but not all the time. I mean, look at it. Look at the money we spent on Anderson. I don't rate him. I can't rate him. Allaire. I love the bloke to bits, but I struggled to defend the bloke last season, and I'm still struggling to defend him now. But at the same point, he's not being used correctly. Fornals, loads of people have hated. Good signing. I said it right from the start that we need to give him a season, and he cracked on. Just when we beat Chelsea away just before Christmas, that was brilliant. That's when he started really, really improving. Dell says Soucek to score second half. Farouk Seguja, look at Chelsea. Dell says look at Man City. I think that's where that conversation's coming from. Yeah, Man City as I said in the preview, Man City are terrible without those 11, 12 players that they've currently got out. They're terrible. Dell says Fornals is talented. But Farouk with Chelsea, the Chelsea squad's always picked itself and can beat anything. Watched the highlights of, and granted it's the highlights, but of their game against Palace yesterday, and Palace looked woeful. If your opponent is terrible, you'll score many goals. We did that against Wolves, we did that against Norwich, and so far this isn't the Leicester team that we normally know, which is why we're 2-0 up. Ritesh says Liverpool versus Everton title race. Shut up, we're only 4 games in. John says we need to sell Anthony. He's rubbish. I wouldn't say he's rubbish, but we need to sell him. Agreed, man. He hasn't lived up to expectations, shall we say. That's the best way to put it. Mark says even 6 months ago, Fornals might have blown that chance he finished today. Well, he blew a chance against Wolves last weekend. So he's obviously trying to improve himself in front of goal. Dell says Rice going to Chelsea is a step down. He's not going. Dell, he's not going to Chelsea. I know you're being sarcastic with it, but he's not going to Chelsea. I'd be very surprised if he goes in the next 35 hours. Very, very surprised. Yeah, I know he's not. But this is the stupid thing. Everyone's been harping on about it. I've been the only one that's saying he's not going. At least on YouTube, I know X has been saying that he's not going anywhere. We're not selling him, but everyone else is jumping on the bandwagons because it's popular conversation. It's like with TSC when he's talking about Payet. He's talking about it because I've noticed other people were talking about Payet again today. It's just like this channel, as you guys know, isn't about what's popular. It's about fact. It's about things that are genuinely not true. Dale says for 90 million he will. Well, he won't in a day and a half because the board aren't that stupid. They aren't that stupid. Rich says, can we go and sign St. Maxim? How good the transfer that would be. Mate, I don't know him, so I can't really mention because as I say, I'm fortunately just starting to get a personal life now. This close, not doing this broadcast this morning. This close. But yeah. Kieran says you're right. John, Palace and Burnley are so hard to watch. Dale says yeah. They are. Well, yeah, the owners are stupid, but they're not that fucking stupid, mate. They're not that stupid. I mean, they've already screwed things up a few years over the last few weeks. It will, as me and Marshy talked about it. If Rice is going, which he isn't, but if he did, it's suicide for the owners. They know that. which is why they keep saying, regardless of every journalist. See, this is the problem. Yeah, journalists repeatedly say it because it sells them newspapers. It gets them likes on their tweets. It gets them links. It gets them views on their web pages. Yeah, they'll keep saying it because the fan base is still talking about it. We don't talk about it, it won't be in the newspapers. It's as simple as that. And this is what really irritates me about everything. So, Rita says, so what do you think will happen in the second half? Personally, I want to see LA come on. You know, personally, I want to see LA come on. I really want to see him catch him. I mean, but the problem is there's nobody in the team sheet as it stands at the minute that is looking knackered, isn't playing well, that you can take him off as a result. It's but it'd be nice to get another goal. It'd be nice to get another goal, ideally from Antonio. But it'd be nice to have. Darren says, congrats with that, John. It's hard work, mate. It's hard work when you're trying to balance working from home, do this on a regular basis, and you know, and have a personal life. It's hard. It's a really hard balance. You guys really don't appreciate not just how much effort I put in, but everybody, how much effort everybody puts in on that. You know, West Ham Fan TV. Knees Up Mother Brown have got a YouTube channel now. You know, Graham runs runs the website. You know, even Clout and Hugh, as much as they're an irritation, it's hard for them to do that. Keep everything balanced. You know, I say Hammers chat, 3 Hammers, AJ's. You know, the Kiwi Hammers. All of us, we've all got jobs to do. We've all got personal lives. We do this out of the love of West Ham. So you know, and same thing with X as well, for that matter. The amount of grief he gets. You know, he's going through some tough times at the moment. People need to show a bit of respect. They really need to show a bit of respect. Dale says, yeah, but I heard Cam from Facebook that Rice has bought a Chelsea bun. Don't shoot the messenger. Crystal Watson, hello mate. Hi John. Do you think Jonathan Tah would be a good sign if it happens? No idea who the kid is, mate. No idea. Kim says LA will come on the 88th minute. Mark says, on this form, we won't be in the bottom 3. Maybe 2 West Brom might fade badly as the season goes on. There's 34 still games to go after this week, mate. I know what you mean, but it's stupid. This is what I hate about Match of the Day, Sky Sports, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, is they like saying who do you think is going to win the league after one fucking game? It's like, come on, really? I mean, don't get me started on this whole season versus year thing. Irritates the hell out of me. Where it says, where will we finish this season? I predict 8th to 15th. Not a bad shout, mate. I'd say probably maybe 13th, maybe 14th. But again, we'll see. We'll have to see. Dale, shut up. Champions League calling for us. What, because of that? Was it Kulan Carl, whatever his name is, was said that he wants to play in the Champions League. So, which is why he hasn't signed for us. He's been getting a lot of criticism today and yesterday, from what I've been seeing. Show the guy some respect. You know, if he doesn't want to come to West Ham, so what? Who cares? I mean, I actually admire the bloke for rejecting us, because it shows that he's not chasing the money. It shows that he's actually got some heart. He's got some spirit. He's got some balls about him. Quite frankly, I like that. I like seeing players and say, "No, these are my convictions. I want to play in the Champions League. You're going to be in the Champions League? No. Well, there you go then. Bam. So what? Why are they criticising him for it? You take West Ham out of the equation. Remember, guys, the majority of these players that we have now, much less in the past and trying to sign, don't care about West Ham. They just want to do their job. They don't care about the club the way that we care about them. They just want to get their pay. And as I say, I guarantee you, the same people that have been criticising them for doing that, if they got headhunted by a rival company saying, You know, we'll give you an extra 5 grand a year, 5, 6 grand a year. You guys, me included, would bite your. I would say, yep, I'll take it. So it's a bit of a hypocritical thing from our clubs, our fans. Chris says 25 million player from Bayer Leverkusen. Thanks, but doesn't make any difference. I don't know who the guy is. I'm not a FIFA generation. I don't sit there thinking, right, because I don't play FIFA. I don't think, and players on FIFA aren't the same in person. You know, if you watch German leagues on a regular basis, fair play to your son. I don't. I've got a personal life. I've got a job to do. You know. You know, there are people out there that watch every single football game. Fair enough. It's not for me. It's not for a lot of people. Rich, do we have any chance against Liverpool and City and Spurs in the coming games? We've always got a chance. Always. Anything can happen in football. Absolutely anything. Do I think it will? Do I think that we'll get a result against them? No, I don't think we'll get a result against Liverpool. We might get something out of City if they continue on playing the way that they're playing with their injuries. We might get something from Spurs, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I'd say probably, to be honest with you, mate, out of those 3 games, I'd say probably maximum 4 points out of those 9. I reckon. If we keep playing the way we've been playing against Wolves and the way we're playing against Leicester so far this first half, if we continue that, I might be a little bit more optimistic. But Liverpool's a write-off for me. City, as I say, depends on how their injuries are after the. That's it more than anything else. Teams are basically playing a third of City's starting 11, their normal squad. Yeah, at least 2/3 of them aren't exactly their mainstays. So, anyway, second half is about to kick off, and has done. So Justin through to Mendy, back pass round through to Johnny Evans. Soyuncu. Ball into Vardy, but it's a good deflection from there, and Barnes with the try to get it with on the rebound, but no. Just seeing the replay, so a bit of a bounce around. Yeah, so Ogbonna passed it back to Fabianski and went straight into the path of Barnes, and yeah, not the best of not the best of touches from him. Right, so Kufal or Kofal, whatever. Souček, Ogbonna, Creswell. A little bit stuttering from Creswell, to be honest, but good clearance by him. But Fornals didn't do the run. Don't think he knew about it, to be honest with you. Right, so Schmeichel to Soyuncu. Mikey giving him pressure because he's pissing about a bit. Thinks he's bloody Gareth Bale. Vardy. Mendy. Over to Amati. Tielemans. Masuaku. And it goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Which, no. Yeah, come on. Show us the ball. There you go. And now it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. So Mendy. Bumbled over by Masuaku. Now it's Soyuncu. Evans. Soyuncu. Now Barnes is on the attack. That's the corner, isn't it? Look like a slight deflection off Balbuena, I think, on that. Or possibly Kofu as they're running in. Let's have a look. No, it was out. It's a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Nowhere near the corner. And well cleared out by Kofu. So Justin down to Schmeichel. Nobody attacking him down. Schmeichel's about 9 yards from the centre circle. Nobody attacking it whatsoever. And the Schmeichel pump boots this straight to Fabianski. Fabianski with a goal kick now. Souček. Now Mendy. Mendy, Evans, Amati. So Mendy again. It goes out for a throwing off Souček. So yeah. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to do the rant. It's not like me to rant about these sort of things, but there's a lot of stupidity going on within the football fan base at the minute, and it has been for years. And you guys know me, I don't like to not say things when I feel it's necessary. Right, so Kofel with the ball in, head of Mikey and straight of Schmeichel. Nice little deliverance from him, spot on, but does Antonio not with it, does it pretty much straight at him. Could have had a bit more of a curl on it, and that's 3-0. So Rice, Fornals, Kufal, Ogbonna, Creswell, Masuaku, Rice, Creswell, Antonio being massively impeded there, ref. Come on. There we go. Three fouls later. Jesus. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Still 1-0 to Southampton. I mean, come on. I mean, how are those not fouls there? Jesus. So Fornals looks like he's going to take the free kick. No, it's Creswell. Ball. I'm not really sure what Balbuena was trying to do there. He could have scored, but no, he decides to head it to the side of the pitch. What on earth? Right, so possibly out of everybody, I'll take Balbuena. Take Balbuena off, slip into a back four, and have Antonio and Allaire up front. That would be dangerous, but I know that's not going to happen. Because Balbuena's not really done all that much, if I'm honest. I mean, he's played all right, but he's not done all that much. Right, so Marty. Sorry, Tielemans, I should say. Ogbonna. Whoa! Take him out. Why don't you? Jesus, Johnny. Johnny Evans running straight through Antonio. Unbelievable. Again, no. Looks like Antonio's winded. No intent for the ball. No intent. Totally took him out. Jesus Christ. That is unreal. That is unreal. I can't believe that. It's ridiculous. Antonio's holding his arm. And Amarty's down with cramp. It's a time wasting from both sides. Well, no, that's not true. No, I mean Amarty all of a sudden just went down while that was happening. So getting cramp after 53 minutes. You're 2-0 down, guys. I mean, I know it happens, but it's never usually this early. Right, so there's a substitution being made. So Tielemans, sorry, Amarty, I should say, coming on for who? Under, yeah, Under. I think you pronounce that. Yeah, so Under is on now. Under and over. Alright, so Creswell to take the free kick again. Good ball in. Trying to find Masuaku there. Little bumble from Fornals with that. It could have been better. So Souček on the ball now. That goes out for a goal kick. That's 35 minutes left. So Evans. Under. Back to Evans. Soyuncu. Tielemans. That's right, Mendy back to Soyuncu. Evans. Good interception, but good block from Souček from Evans there. But Leicester's got back in possession, and Under's now running down the flank, passing it into the box. It's getting a bit more feisty now with Vardy on the ball. Back to Under, I think, by the looks of it. Mendy. Perez. Off the back of Under's shin, by the looks of it. Now it's a bit of ping pong football again. So Perez, Kasningi, Vardy on the ball, but dealt with. Right, so Kofal, or Kofal, however you pronounce it. Antonio running at the ball. On his own, nobody anywhere near him. Ball in. Ah! Fornals boots it wide. Very, very heavily wide. But it's a good attempt. It's a good attempt at him, to be honest. Mikey with great. Antonio with some great thought there. The only one alive to the ball. Absolutely the only one. Had a few yards of space. Only Fornals running into the box, and yeah, miscontrols it. See, if Allaire was there, bam, that's 3-0. I'm guessing because he should, as all centre forwards do, run, right, see the run and just absolutely smash it, but he didn't. So Bowen's taken the corner. So it must have been a bit of a deflection by the looks of it. Ball in. Header up by Kufal. Getting well involved. Bowen gathers. Kufel back to Bowen. Creswell. Telling to Fabianski to leave it, and he was still running out. Masuaku. Back to Creswell. Ball over Creswell, trying to find Antonio, but it's too hard, and it goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Michael Sassoonku. Mendy. Under. Back to Mendy. Good run there. Oh, bit of defending going on. Rice, yep, Rice clears. Antonio's knackered. He's done. He needs to come off. We're coming up to the 60th minute now, almost. And yeah, Leicester still in possession. Right, so Kufal. Mendy. Castanigi back to Mendy. Back to Castanigi. Ooh, spacing. Ogbonna started there a little bit, but was able to get the ball back. Masuaku with the long ball, trying to find Antonio. Mikey gets there just ahead of Soyuncu, who's in the box now. Bowen. Rice. Back to Mikey. Straight at Michael. So yeah, just past the 60th the hour mark there. And not a bad attempt, but again, there's a few little bit of stutters here, so let's show the replay now. So Antonio through to Bowen. Bowen could have taken it on, could have curved it round, but didn't. Rice back down to Antonio, and as I say, slight deflection off Soyuncu, and that pretty much guides it to Schmeichel's path. Just as Justin is now on the ball. Tielemans. Mikey intercepted. Well, the ball pretty much rolled to that. Its fate rolled to stop now. Fornals passing it through to Bowen. Smash it, Mike. No. Pass to nobody. And now Leicester on the slow but sustained counter attack. Kufal on the ball. Fornals. Socek. Trying to find Bowen, but doesn't. Leicester in possession. Barnes. Perez to Justin. Justin with the ball in. Should be Fabianski's. It is. So yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so Rice trying to get the ball but doesn't. But don't know why Creswell booted the ball out after the whistle blew. Bit strange that. Not the best of challenges from Rice, if I'm honest. But is it? But looking at the replay, it doesn't actually look like there's a foul anywhere really. No, he gets a touch on the ball. It's not really a foul, but it's Bobby Madley's brother, isn't it? So Leicester are about to make their second change by the looks of it in the coming minute. Free kick taken. Ogbonna headers out. Oh, please. Onga. Mendy. Tielemans. And ball goes out for a throw-in. So now the substitution is going to be made. So Perez coming off. And Iheanacho coming on. Player that we were heavily tipped with a few years ago as he was breaking out of Man City. I don't think he's really done much, guys, has he, Iheanacho? I don't really think he's done much. I mean, let me know if anyone's been, but I haven't seen him setting the world alight recently. Was that what everybody was expecting him to do because he was a City striker? Ball in, and well cleared. He goes out for a Leicester throw-in again. No, actually looks like it's going to be a goal kick. It looks like it was off. Where are we? Let's have a look. Yeah, he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. Creswell talking to Madley over saying, "I know your brother's a cunt, man, but come on." I'm sure you can. Right, so 25 minutes left to go. Right, so Antonio. Creswell, back to Antonio. Whoa! No need for that. Masuaku's like, what are you doing? Give me the ball. He needs to come off. I love him to bits, but he needs to come off. We're just coming up to, where are we? Yeah, just coming up to the 65th minute now. He needs to make a change. I mean, we're playing all right. But Fornals takes a free kick. No, it's Creswell again. I hate that. And wasted opportunity there from Balbuena again. I mean, I wish they'd bring that gentleman rule back into football, where a player can't run over it, pretend to run it, and then someone else takes it. It was unsportsmanlike a few years back, and it should really be brought back in again. I don't like seeing players do it. Ours or anybody else's. I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it. Right, so Bowen. Come on, guys, give me your thoughts as we're pretty much halfway through the second half now. Give me your thoughts. There's 21 people watching. No one's spoken for the last 20 minutes. So come on. So Mendy, Vardy, foul by Fornals on Vardy. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Fornals is late. It's a clear foul. It's a free kick taken. Eventually. Come on. There you go. Ball in. Associate clears out the box. And Zonku fucking knocks Bowen down badly, man. Fucking almost pile drives him. It's unbelievable, that barge he put on him. I was like, just like, get out of the way. I mean, I'm all for physical football, but that's taking the piss. That's taking the piss. So Fabianski going to take the free kick. Was it Dominoes again? Yep. Yeah. Calling to opt to Joe just with having the free kick taken by Kofel. No player has scored more headed goals in the Premier League than Mikel Antonio since he made his debut in the competition in September 2015. Bonts. Hang on. Right, so here we go. So back now. So okay. So Masuaku with an attempt straight at Michael. Sheen thinks it will be 3-0. It'd be nice, but we're not really showing that much attack. It's mostly defense versus defense and midfield versus midfield. There's nothing really going on. Sorry, defense versus attack plus a midfield fight. So yeah, apparently somebody just swore by the looks of it. So far so good, says Darren, and for Kufal, and doesn't look out of place in the Prem. Soyuncu, Evans, Under, I think that is. Under. Right, so 20 minutes left, guys. Give me your thoughts, because only really Darren and Sheena have spoken. There's 21 other people I'd like to hear from, if you don't mind, guys. Right, so Soyuncu, Justin, little tussle between him and Bowen going on. It's been quite entertaining watching those two. So Vardy's on the ball now. Ogbonna standing his ground for him, and that should be a kick, isn't it? No, it's a throw. Yeah, it's a throw-in. So it's 2-0 for Southampton now over West Brom. "20 minutes left. Come on, guys. Conversations." That's what this channel's all about. Conversations. Getting a bit of a strike on going on here, but it goes out for it goes out for another corner for Leicester. Yeah, so Iheanacho proving his old mettle. He looks older, man. He looks a lot older than he actually is. So yeah, so Iheanacho, yeah, goes to strike, corner taken. Balbuena clears out with the back of his head. So Mendy, Justin, Evans by the looks of it, back to Justin, back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel with a long ball. Kufal easily clears. Bowen with a little bit of a touch, but it goes falls right into the path for Justin. Yeah, straight ball through the midfield as it always does. And now Rice is on the ball. He's got options to his left and right, but he's running. He's going to run out very quickly. Oh, very, very close. Very, very close to a third then. Fornals. And it goes out for a West Ham corner. Unlucky, Dex. Unlucky. It looked like very good movement from Fornals to spot the run. Rice could have done better there, to be fair to him. He really could have done better. But yeah, hits the underside of the goal bar. He really does. But he should have passed it. He had time to, or at least try and do a dink or something, or a rope with dope or something. Just something he could have. He was trying to go for goal, which is understandable. Bowen with the corner, and it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, and Rice isn't happy with that. Looks like they had a bit of a touch from Souček on the looks of it. Ball in, let's have a look. No, he didn't touch anyone actually. Soyuncu. Looks like Evans. Back to sign queue. So 18 minutes left to play. Or 17 minutes, I should say. It could be 17 by the time this goes out. Justin. Yeah, it goes out for another Leicester throw-in. We're doing some good. We're playing well. Darren says, if it stays like this, I'm going to have a Vidal anti-Lynch vigil anti-Lynch mob waiting for me when I leave work for the morning. Not really sure what you're talking about that. Patty Maloney, hello mate. Glad you're not relegated, pal. Last time I was here was for Norwich. Yeah, well, it's good to see you back, mate. Yeah, I mean, I know some certain people were saying it was a great escape and all that bollocks, and it wasn't. It wasn't. You know, we were flirting with relegation, but we never dipped into it. Actually, no, just seeing the replay of Rice's attempt as the top left-hand corner of the goal it hits. So we've got now Kufal on the ball. Socek. Fornals with a hook. Trying to find Bowen, but Bowen's not happy with that. It's like, what was that? But thank you, Patty. Thanks for popping in, mate. It's always good to have returning people in. By all means, Patty, let us know who you support as well, for that matter. It'd be nice to see it. And thank you to whoever's subscribed today. Thank you very much. Justin. Mendy on the ball now. Tielemans. Evans. Patty says, now you were always safe, but there was some butt tightening going on. Mate, 100%. Sounku. Evans. Ogbonna. Creswell. Ogbonna. Rice. Creswell. Rice. Kofel with a very nice back heel. Overhead back heel. Very nice. Mendy. Intercepted by Fornals there. But back to Mendy. Sounku. Come on, West Ham. Quarter of an hour left. Justin. Evans. I mean, we're giving them so much time on the ball, man. It's unreal. Patty says he's a United fan from New Zealand, but over here it's all rugby. Really. Love a good English watch along. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated, fella. You might want to reach out to the Kiwi Hammer, AJ Palmer. Talk to him, because he does stuff as well. I don't know if you're aware of him. He's a good mate of mine. He's always happy to talk to Kiwi supporters of any team, really. Patty asks, what's the score? It's currently still 2-0. Just as we've got a corner. Sorry, we've got a defender corner, I should say. Leicester on the ball. And, yep, cleared. Barnes. Well cleared again by Balbuena. It's about the only thing he's done right so far this game, to be honest with his clearances. Mendy. Evans. It goes out for West Ham throwing. Excuse me. Dry throat. Right, so it's like Kofel's going to take the throw in. Quite a long throw in as well. Antonio style. I was looking for him, but Justin. Tielemans. Evans. Mendy. Under. Tielemans again. Ball into the box. Cleared well. Bowen, Rice. Tielemans. Barnes, I think that is. Looking for a penalty. So Under's looking for a penalty. Darren says over here in Thailand it's all Leicester. But he says, bloody hell, that's a great result for you. Like, yeah, we haven't conceded yet, and we scored 2 very good goals as well, for that matter. Very nice. A header from Antonio, and a good goal from Fornals. Individual goal from Fornals. Very good. Good little run he did as well, for that matter. Leicester have had their moments, but it's been mostly in midfield and defence where we've been able to get over on them. And yeah, so Fabianski with a goal kick. Oof. Yeah, it's just showing the replay of Under's fall in the box. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's hardly anything. He's looking for it. Completely looking for it. But he's still booked anyway. Kofal's booked on his debut for that. For whatever that reason was. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, blatantly. We didn't get to see that. Barnes pulling his pulling Barnes' shorts. Yeah, it's a blatant foul. So 10 minutes left, guys. Well, 10.5 minutes, I should say. Free kick taken by Under. Go foul. Justin. Patty says, so are we back trusting Moyes, I assume? As much as you can, mate, as it stands at the minute. It's more a case of it's the team's playing well, so I wouldn't say we trust him, but he's doing. I've always said he's the manager, so we need to back him. He's doing the best that he can with the squad he's got available, you know, and it's working. So we can only trust him that far. Tielemans cleared. Rice. Masuaku. Rice. Mikey's just onside. Nobody around him. Straight at Schmeichel. I know, he was actually offside. He was offside. Yeah, I should have. Was offside. So it's a free kick to Leicester, which they've taken quickly. Mendy. Under still running through. Castanighi running through. Barnes on the ball now. Sarniku. Tielemans. Justin. Tielemans. Rice. Fornals running. Bowen. Good ball from Bowen. 3-0, possibly. Good movement. Very, very good movement. 3-0. Scored again. 3 goals in 2 games from Bowen now. Proving himself. John says, get in there, West Ham 3-0. Patty says, look, attack looks good for West Ham, just dodgy at the back. Same as last season. Masuaki seems to be stepping up. Agreed, mate. John says, Bowman, you diamond. Very, very good. 3-0. Absolutely brilliant. So, again, I never thought I'd ever... Right, I can now confidently say this. We are now 8th in the table. 6 points. It should be plus 4 goal difference, it should be, if I remember right. Unbelievable. Fantastic. Absolutely agreed there, Richard. Great goal. Very good goal. Very, very good goal. Very happy with that. I didn't celebrate it too much because it did look like it wasn't completely onside, but it wasn't called. And that's good. Very, very good. Very good. Very happy with that. 3-0 again. Game over, I guess. For Leicester, it was really game over at 2-0, but we'll see. Mendy. Barnes. Now the question is this is what we're going back to it. If it stays like this, which I'm sure. Casey's told you your team is strong. It is, Kay. Just need good coaching. Jeff, hello, mate. Me old mate. Hope you're all right. Very, very happy with this. Very, very happy with this result. Still got a few minutes left. Got 5.5 minutes left. But very, very good with this. Very, very, very happy. As I said, that it shows that we are nowhere near as good as Man City. Nowhere near as good. Just because we've beaten Leicester 3-0 beating 3-0 at the moment doesn't mean anything as yet. But yeah, it's crazy. Here we go. Ball coming in. Boom, clears. So Evans. Mendy. WHU back to... Sorry, Tielemans, I should say, not Mendy. Under. Now it's Mendy. Ball through. Socek tries but fails. Barnes. Mendy. Kasnigi. It's a corner. Alea and Noble coming on. Sheen says, I know it's early days, but I hope we come in the top 10 in the table at the end of the season. Would be nice. Corner. Taken. Dealt with. Ritesh says, even if Moyes doesn't have COVID-19, please don't bring him back to the touchline. It's giving us luck. Right, so it looks like the substitutions are going to be made now by the looks of things. So I'm guessing... Yeah. Bowen for Noble and Antonio for Relaire. With 2.5 minutes to go. So 3.5 minutes to go, I should say. 3.5 minutes to go. Ay caramba. I mean, Antonio's worked hard. He has worked bloody hard for that game. And it looks like Rice is keeping the armband as well, which is good. Good foul. Alair's involved straight away. '53 Methats Moamba Samata. What's the matter with you? Yeah, not the best of controls by Allaire when it goes out for a goal kick. So we are now that the table's been caught up with itself, we are now 7th. And obviously Villa have got 2 games in hand with us at the minute. Richard says Leicester have had 3 shots which all are off target. Good defending. Well, it's to a degree. 53 Matt says Mythatman says Leicester needs Samatta. Justin. Sonuku. Tielemans. Who the hell's this kid? I mean, Creswell to get 2 assists out of this game was unbelievable. It's Chowdhury, isn't it? Yeah, it's Chowdhury. So Fornell's got an assist for Bowen's goal. Very, very good. 53 Mythat asks, Sinise Under is playing now. Yes, he is. He's been playing. He's been on the pitch since the since the 55th minute. And hasn't really contributed much, mate. TSC says my Wi-Fi finally works. Vardy in on goal. Good save from Fabianski by the looks of it. Looks like he just got a bit of a toe to it. Let's have a look. See the angle here. It's onside. No, just fluffed it completely. As John says, he's muffled it. 53 Myth that says, what do you think about Sinigi's good or bad transfer? As I said, he hasn't really done much, so I can't really say. It's the first time I've seen him. Richard asks, what's happened to Vardy? Vardy. Vardy. I like that. So here we go, guys. 3 minutes of extra time, and we're currently 20 seconds into it. So it's not been... John says taxi for Vardy. Justin. I mean, it's not been a very huge conversation of people today, but it's understandable because everybody else is doing the watch-alongs as well. So, but this is the original channel that started it all. I was the first one to do every single away game the season before last, and the majority of the away games for last season as well, and of course every single game since lockdown, like everyone else has been doing, which hopefully will never stop. So Chowdhury, Justin, good clearance from Kufel then. Very good clearance. Thought he'd done his toe in then. Kay says, would Grady start in the next game in your team after this performance? Grady? We sold him. Can't take your comment off. There we go. But there we go. So Darren, now that was a good performance. Yes, mate, it has been. There's a couple of minutes left. So ball in. Justin. Barnes. Iheanacho. Barnes. Yeah, 3-1. Del, you nailed it. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Yeah, he's onside. Just. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Actually, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I don't think he's... Yeah, he's offside. So what's happening? Is the goalkeeper going to go... Oh, sorry, is the referee going to go and take a look? It's enough. It's enough under the rules. Yeah, it's offside. Yeah. Gone to VAR, as John says. 3-0 to West Ham. Liverpool will be potential, bro. Bothered. Juve, I feel bad for Harvey Barnes. That was a good goal. It was well taken. Yeah, well taken. Okay, so now we somewhat. So let's say would. Let's say you didn't sell him. Would he get in to start? Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, mate. You never change a winning side. To be honest with you. Yeah, you never change the winning side, but because I mean, at the end of the day, we've had two very, very good performances, two clean sheets by the looks of everything. 6 points, 6 points after 4 games. Take that all day long. Very, very happy to be proven wrong when it comes to that. But yeah, very, very good performance, guys. Thank you very much to everybody for chatting. It's been great to say. It's not been the usual sort of flowing conversations, but understandable because every other channels are doing things, and I'm sure they're getting a lot more higher viewing figures than this lowly little channel. But thank you very much, guys, for your time as always. If you're new around here, by all means, please do subscribe and follow the accounts, all the accounts on social media. And as I said, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Fantasy League roundup of the table for Goal Week 4. And we'll also be talking about the closure of the international side of the transfer window, shall we say? Because from tomorrow night, from 1 minute past 11, only British teams can English teams can only trade with English teams from tomorrow night onwards. But guys, thank you very much for your time. Just before we wrap this up, let's have a look to see what else is there. What else everyone's saying. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nothing. Darren says 36 hours left to raid Prague again on the phone. Get on the phone, so check. John says get in there. West Ham, come on you eyes. Let's all laugh at Leicester. 53 Methat, the Chelsea supporter, says see you, bro. Good luck, mate. If you're enjoying it, by all means, please do follow the account on Periscope. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Well, I'll see you tomorrow evening, in fact. But in the meantime, take care. All the best.